welcome. People love to act like there's some magical moment when you're supposed to stop renting and buy a house, like it's part of some grand life checklist: graduate school, get a job, buy a house. But let me tell you something. That kind of thinking is exactly what gets people into trouble. The truth is, renting isn't always throwing money away, and owning isn't always the smarter choice. The real question isn't, should I buy a house? It's, does buying a house make sense for me right now? And believe me, for a lot of people, the answer is no. Let's break it down. When renting makes more sense, you move around a lot. If you're the kind of person who switches cities every couple of years, buying a house is a financial headache waiting to happen. Selling a house costs money. Real estate fees, closing costs, market fluctuations. If you buy and sell too fast, you might lose money instead of building equity. You don't have enough saved up. A house isn't just a mortgage. It's a down payment, property taxes, maintenance, repairs, and 100 little costs you don't think about until they slap you in the face. If you're scraping by just to afford the mortgage, you're not ready. Renting lets you build up savings without the risk of home ownership draining your wallet. The local housing market is insane. Just because everyone around you is panic buying houses at overinflated prices doesn't mean you have to. If home prices are ridiculous and renting is significantly cheaper, you might be better off renting and investing the difference. When buying makes more sense, you're financially stable. If you got a steady income, a healthy emergency fund, and at least 20% saved for a down payment, then buying might be a smart move. You plan to stay put for a while. The longer you stay in a home, the better chance you have of actually building wealth from it. If you're just looking for a place to crash for a couple of years, renting is probably the smarter option. You're buying for the right reasons. Some people buy a house because they think they should, or because their parents told them to, or because they got tired of their landlord. None of those are good reasons. The only reason to buy is if it makes sense financially and fits your long-term goals. Look, I'm not saying you should rent forever. What I am saying is that home ownership is not some kind of prize. It's a financial decision. And if you make that decision at the wrong time, for the wrong reasons, it'll cost you big time. So, before you dive into a mortgage, ask yourself, am I ready? If the answer is maybe, then you're probably not. Give me a little love with a thumbs up. Thanks.